name is Tokunbo. Good afternoon, Mary. I am from Nigeria. I'm from the Yoruba tribe. And within the Yoruba tribe, I'm Ijebu, which is in Ogun State, in the country of Nigeria, which is in West Africa. A long story. I came to the UK finally in 1993. Yes, 1993. And was down south. And then finally came up to the north, Middlesbrough, in 1994, when I got a training position to start all over with training in public health. Main reason for coming to UK really is actually to get advancement in my career, because I haven't done my postgraduate in public health in the US, went back to Nigeria. It was just a bit frustration about career progress. I've been at the consultant level in Nigeria before coming to UK. Then I had to start the training program again. But since 1994 that I've been up northeast, we've been here since then. So this will be, in another year, will be almost 30 years in the northeast. Well, public health is what I've been doing since I came to the UK. Before then, okay, I qualified as a doctor in Nigeria, worked in the Ministry of Health in the southern part in Lagos. I've been in different positions, and before I came to UK, I was with the National AIDS Program, where I was the deputy director, and then I headed the component of that on sexually transmitted diseases before coming here. And at that time, coming here to UK was then to advance or kind of continue with my public health and make progress. And I think I've been fortunate and blessed that I actually got to the peak of my career, where I ended up as a director of public health and one of the first blacks to actually hold that position. Yes, there were challenges, but what I think I did was try to then build on those challenges and use them to actually stimulate me to address them. A few challenges while going for interviews, trying to get a position in that field. But I think I was lucky when I had my interview in Newcastle, and one of the panel members who was non-white actually saw the benefit and the advantage of my varied careers in different settings, both from Nigeria, the America, and then a bit in Kenya. So she actually saw that as an advantage, which they thought could bring benefits into the public health practice in this country. So I think that was a lucky break for me. And since then, things have been moving, and a few challenges in terms of still trying to get recognition. I don't want to play too much on the beats of being black, but I think there were big challenges there trying to get initial credibility. So I think I had to do extra, work extra to be able to gain that credibility. And I think, thank God, I had a good family support, because my children growing up at that point in time, luckily I had a wife and I had a mother. So there was that bit of that sacrifice, because I was working long hours to be able to get things done, and there were not enough resources to support. But in the end, well, looking back, I actually have no regrets.
Okay.
I think the challenges actually built me up to be able then to cope. Well, in our culture, it's quite difficult to blow your own trumpet. But I think coming to this country and then making the advancement, achieving the position of a director of public health on its own is an achievement. And I think, like I said, if not the first black in this area, one of the first black of being director of public health. And I've held different posts. But I think what I'll be actually very proud of is I was able to empower a number of people who then now some of them are actually directors of public health or beyond. And for our African communities, I was able to support and be a champion for them. And while saying so, I was regarded as a role model, especially in that area of specialty. And up till now, I still provide mentoring support, guidance, counseling for the younger ones coming through. So even now in the later stage of my career, I still do a lot of mentoring, appraisal for people, and right now with the more Africans coming in into this area, trying to support them to get placement and giving them career advice.
That's good.
So it's that, and I think a few things. One of the other bits I highlight is working with people who who are substance misusers, because then I was the first person that established the clinic with one of the local authorities for the young people. And looking back, actually, a lot of pride from seeing those young ones actually going off. And I had a good example of one that actually went through university and saw me one day at Greg's and just shouted, "Doctor," and they hugged me, and people were just wondering, was this white lady? So really it was actually quite interesting and to try and see some of these young ones grow up.
And to any Africans that are coming into this country, what would you say to them?
Well, it is to say, okay, one, they should be, they should be very clear about why they've come to this country. So it's not going to be any different coming here. The challenges will be different, but it won't be the same at home. But challenges are challenges. So really, it's for them to really be focused on the goal of coming to this country and be resolved to overcome the challenges rather than letting the challenges weigh them down and they should stop externalizing and hoping. They should not hope the challenges will go away. It's that bit of equipping themselves and trying to see how they can overcome those challenges. We've always been told, even God said it would never be easy, but it's that bit of being able to learn from your experience and